EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Madden NFL 2004.
You smile.
From Denver, Colorado, we have another great game for you today. Thanks for joining us. Each of these teams looking to add a win to their record, and we're just about ready to get this one started as the Steelers square off against the Broncos. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The Steelers have some good receivers too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Wow, this guy's got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. Reed will be kicking off. Nice distance. From the 2-yard line. The Broncos will start this drive from the 20-yard line. Bettis is out at halfback for today's game. He has an ankle injury, and it appears he'll be missing for a while. Sharp, the man in motion. They give it to the halfback. The 30, the 40. He really covered a lot of ground there.
The offensive line dominated the defensive line there, and they sprang to run him.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. McCaffrey moves in motion. Aimed it off to the back. Room to run. The 50. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 44-yard line. Coleman, the deep man. Coleman fakes the handoff. Brought it down and ran with it, but couldn't find any room.
That's excellent discipline by the defense. They stayed in their lanes, and they got to him before he could even get going.
They line up in the I formation. Tosses it left. About a 4-yard gain there. Five yards to go. Plummer gets set. Hand off on the draw. About a 2-yard gain here. Elam will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's on its way. The kick sails through the uprights. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. They'll return this one from the 10. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. The backs are lined up in an I. Man in motion. It's the toss to the right. Zeroing. Didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 25. They line up in the I formation. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. He was running free in the secondary but couldn't get possession.
You got to wonder what happened. It looked like a pretty good throw, but it bounced right off his hands. One thing's for sure, you don't often get that wide open.
Pressure coming with the throw. Incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
Offense couldn't get it done in the lineup to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
First and 10. Passing on first down. Stepping up with the pass. On the run near the sideline. Smith was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
The backs are lined up in an I. Plummer gets set. Coleman. Gain of about 5. Second and 5 coming up here. Crosses it left. Into the open field. Coleman covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a first down. First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Going to the right. Not much there. Maybe a yard. They're within striking distance here. Pittsburgh lines up with 7 guys in the second. Coleman wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
They come out in a dime package. He's looking, stepping up, couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. And it's up. And it's good. It's good again for the second time today.
Number 4
is just about ready to kick this one away. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6. Nothing happened for the offense on their last drive as they went 3 and out.
They'll start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Stay after him. Bulldog under.
Tosses it left. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1 yard gain on the play.
9 yards to go. Ball on their own 24.
Set.
Launches this one to the left. He's there for the catch. The 20, and he high steps his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's a huge play by the quarterback.
The quarterback made the right read on that one, leading to a long pass reception that put some points on the board.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way. The point after is good. What can you say about a drive that goes so far in so little time? Their execution was almost perfect. The reward, a touchdown.
They can do this type of thing. They get in sync. Everybody gets on the same page, and they roll right down the field for a quick score. Now it's up to the defense to get them the ball back quickly so they can keep this momentum going.
Reed in to kick this one off.
Number 34.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 4-yard line. The offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points. That will be the final play of the first quarter, and we have a close one so far with the Steelers ahead of the Broncos 7-6. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Only one man back.
Snake eyes. Run. Cowboy.
The Broncos can regain the lead with a field goal. And he's tackled behind the line by Smith. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse, and it went south.
Coleman, the lone back. 1 yard gain by the running back. Dropping back, fakes the throw. Throwing short to his left. Into the open. Anderson picked up good yardage after making the catch.
And you talk about ability to create after the catch, and that's what you mean. The ball gets there quickly and he makes the catch. But it's the vision to pick up good yardage after the catch that makes this a great play.
So the lineup to punt after going to 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 38.
Stay after him. They got nothing. Get at him, D.
Receives the handoff. Gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. A lot of space in front of him. The 30, the 20, and he high steps his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Here's the kickoff team. And it's a short kickoff from the 9. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive.
First and 10. Ball on 28-yard line.
Going to the left. And he's tackled behind the line. They may want to dump that play, John.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 24. The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Under pressure. Picked off. The defense reaches in. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. On that play, it led to an interception.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Coleman is the deep back. Fakes the handoff. With the pass, it brought the heat, but it was a good throw.
Yeah, he read the defense, and he got out of there quickly. But you got to give some of the credit to the receiver in this play. He saw the blitz was coming, and he made the right read so the quarterback had something to throw to.
They'll go with the quarter defense. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Make a play here. Hit him low.
Tosses it right. Scott did a great job getting in there to bring him down.
Here's what happened. They ran to the outside looking for some room to run off tackle, but he was in the backfield so fast they had no chance to set up the play. That's just great defense.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. The kick is up. A nice kick, and it's good. That's his 3rd successful attempt. Here's the kickoff team. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 14. The 40. An interception brought the last drive to an abrupt end. They'll do a better job, I think, of protecting the ball this time around. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43.
Stay after him.
Zero. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. Incomplete. Brandon just made a great defensive play.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
Get in there. They got nothing. Fire out.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Powering ahead. 0-1. Couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Dropping back. Slings it to the outside. This pass is incomplete. A short pass off the mark, and it's now 4th down. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 22. He didn't have much to work with, but still got away a decent return.
Hey, even if it doesn't seem like much, positive yards on a return is better than nothing.
Coleman didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Second and long coming up here.
Get him up. Line the ball. Set.
Sharp goes in motion.
That's all you.
Hand it off. Porter drags the ball carrier down behind the line. Coleman was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Stay, guys. Stay up.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
Walk out right.
Dropping back, throwing. The pass falls incomplete. 4th down, upcoming after that incomplete pass. So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. Well, he made the right decision there.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Ward moves in motion. Passing on 1st down. Closing in, guns it over the middle. Incomplete pass. He just couldn't hold on to that pass.
He has the hands to make catches on the toughest passes. I'm a little surprised to see him drop that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 36. Dropping back, throws it. Pass falls incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. It's 3rd and long now, and the defense can afford to back off and play it soft. Denver lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. That short pattern ends up with an incompletion.
He had a tough time getting control of that one. It looked like the quarterback did a pretty good job throwing it. He just didn't catch it.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
Only one man back. Pass play here on 1st down with the pass. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
Come on, partner.
Gets rid of it. They'll mark it at the 41-yard line. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
First and 10. Denver calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
Set. Hit the ball. Cowboy.
Gets the pass off. Denver will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout left. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
They'll probably run it here because they still have a couple of timeouts.
The offense can show run, but go with a pass because they might get a favorable matchup.
Looking upfield. Gain of about 1. About 8 yards. Drops back. Throwing. Incomplete. So he can't come up with it.
I think he just took his eyes off that one. They might just clear some place for their back and swing it out to him and see if he can make something happen.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Get at it. You got him. Get up, man.
Griffin fakes the handoff. Intercepted. The defender was all over that one.
That was a great pick. He was reading a quarterback like a book.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. They'll go from the I formation. With the pass, it's batted away.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down. There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
Come on, get up.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Pressure. He's looking with the throw, and this pass is completed. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get. One thing as a defender you want to avoid is trying to take a gamble for a turnover and then giving up a big play that lets them get points before the half.
Pressure coming, goes over the middle, and he's unable to hang on to that one.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it. One thing you don't want to do when trying to get a late scoring drive is turn the ball over. They're already behind as it is, and they can't afford to be down anymore. So it's all about smart decisions by the offense.
Get at it. Let's go.
Drops back with the pass, and makes the grab. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch. With so little time, unless they throw real short and can get everyone lined up for a spike, I think they need to try to get the first by throwing towards the sidelines.
And the This is the 5th play of this drive. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Burris picks up just enough for the first. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle.
Get at him. Bro, we got nothing. You got him.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Refuses to go down. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Denver 16, Pittsburgh 7. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 10. Pittsburgh needs 2 scores to get back into this one. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 28. Darrowin fakes the handoff with the pass. Picked off. The defender is there to make the play.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
Let's check in with Melissa.
Well, Al, the Steelers coach gave his defense quite a speech at halftime and challenged them to play better against the run. We'll have to see if they can turn things around here in the second half. Al?
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Under pressure, he's on the run. It's going to be second and just a couple after a good run.
Well, the thing is, you have to put speed out there when you've got a quarterback who will take off on you. Speed on defense helps cut down the running lanes, keeping him contained in the backfield. Then if he does run, you have enough speed to catch him.
Plummer sets up. With the throw, plows ahead.
Watch this one again. He's trying to make the catch, and the defender comes in there and just unloads on him. But he's still able to hold on to it for a heck of a play.
You got him. All right.
The Broncos using motion. They give it to the halfback. Break free. Tackle at the 9-yard line. The running back gets about 3. Seven yards to go. Coleman, the lone back. Plummer sends a man in motion. It off. Touchdown, Broncos. And they keep it on the ground for the score.
I'll tell you, he took that thing and he never looked back.
And if they can get the 2 here, they'll make it a 3-possession game.
Snake eyes. He's mine.
Hand off to the tailback.
Not able to get in for 2, they'll have to settle for a 15-point lead instead of making it a 3-score game.
Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Here's the kickoff team. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 10.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Here come the heat. Set.
To the air on first down. Throws it. Perfect throw. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Get to the ball. You ain't got nothing. Eagle left. Set.
Hand it off to the back.
Flipping on the offense.
Penalties come down to discipline and maintaining it on the field. And the offense didn't show much discipline there.
So it'll be first and long here after the penalty.
Fire out. Good work. Bring the pain. Set.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it, and he hits his target. And again, it's first and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open. They're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hit him low.
Dropping back, throws it, and he makes the grab. Maddox doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
They got nothing. Hawk line right.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Passing on first down. Gets the pass off. It's his receiver in stride. He throws a perfect strike.
That was one heck of a throw. You could see him setting for the pass, then boom, it was gone.
Right now. We'll see. That's all you. Let's go. Come on. Hit him low. Set. All you got.
Throwing. Into the open. This is a textbook type drive.
And the thing is, everything they called has worked. Even when it hasn't worked, it still worked.
Do it down, baby. Get out now.
They'll go from the I formation. Drops back with the throw. This one falls incomplete. Pretty good throw there, John, but the back failed to hang on to it.
This is one of those guys who really works hard to make himself a complete player. He's improved as a pass receiver, but he'll drop one of those easy ones every now and then.
Get in there, line. Sideline to sideline. Far out, set.
Closing in, throwing. Incomplete pass. Third down, upcoming after the incomplete pass. So now we have third and goal. 7 yards to the goal line.
Catch the ball, man.
Eighth play of this drive. Zeroing. Couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
So this will be a 23-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way through the uprights and good. The Steelers still need 2 scores.
Yeah, and we'll see how much more fight they can muster.
The kickoff team lines up. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line. Denver might be able to put this one away if they can get into the end zone here. Off to the tailback. Coleman couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Only one man back. Plummer sends a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Good pickup of about 6.
Give it all you got, Keith. Come on.
Anderson couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Let's go. Come on. You got him. Snake up. Cowboy.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. Maddox completes another throw and is now over 200 yards through the air.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Broncos ahead of the Steelers 22-10. And we'll start the fourth quarter. So they have 1st and 10 here.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Zeroing. Can't bring him down. Pickup of about 8.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Sell out.
Maddox sets up, dropping back, looking downfield, gets rid of it, on the money. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Fire out.
Another run. Breaks the tackle. Breaks free. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Zeroing. Lines up behind his fullback in the I. Touchdown, Steelers.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Reed comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
If you're just tuning in, this has really been a great game so far, and with that touchdown, only a few points separate these two teams. And clearly this game is far from over, John.
Yeah, this is a time of game that the fans at home want to get any food or beverages they need Pile them up around their chair so that they don't have to miss a minute here at the end.
The kickoff team lines up. And it's a short kickoff. From the 12-yard line. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 25. Coleman, the deep pass. Just about 7 yards on that carry. Plummer gets set, aimed it off to the back. Coleman couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Coleman couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. The return is setting up nicely, and he has room to run with it. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did.
Sideline to sideline. We got nothing. Stay after him.
Zeroing. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there. The backs are lined up in an I.
Snake eyes.
On the call, great fake. The throw hits him in stride. The 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, Steelers. What a great reception for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy created some room and showed good body control to maintain control of that one.
Burris made a better play on that touchdown catch than his previous one. And they'll keep the kicker on the sideline as they attempt to make this a 3-point game.
Stay after. Set. Hut. Come on.
They'll go with a run once again. So they get the touchdown and now the 2. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play call.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdown. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Reed will be kicking off. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 4. The Broncos will start the drive from the 20. So they have 1st and 10 here. Plummer sets up. Toss play to the left. Might have lost a step on the toss. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Nine yards to go. Ball on their own 21. The Steelers expecting to pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. The 30 is his receiver in stride. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a first down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
Pressure coming. Launches it deep to the left. He's there for the catch. The 30. Big-time play by McCaffrey.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
They want to hurry it up here. Going to the air on first down. Under pressure, throws it, perfect pass. He's at the 20. Fumble, loose ball.
The worst-case scenario for this drive has to be a field goal attempt. So the line has to protect. The quarterback has to make smart throws, and the receiver has to catch the ball, hang on to it.
And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
A call on the field is overturned.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
You have to give it to these officials. Their job's not easy. Sometimes they make mistakes, and most of the times they're right.
A little over a minute left. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. He's inside the 10. This one is going to be on the offense.
I don't know what the heck that was all about. There wasn't any holding on that one.
It'll be first and long here after the penalty backs them up. The Broncos using motion. Coleman. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. He's trying to hurry them back to the line. The Broncos call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left.
Now the defense has a chance to make something happen here. The offense is probably thinking touchdown now. So if I'm one of these defensive guys, I'm looking to step in front of one if they drop back to pass.
Only one man in the backfield. Closing in with the pass. And it's complete. You saw the whole field was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when the defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy. The defense can afford to give up a catch underneath, but they can't let him cross the goal line. There's not much time left. So if they give up a score, this thing could be over.
Pressure, gunning this one to the end zone. Washington was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
They still have time to score a touchdown and win it in regulation rather than tie it up with a field goal.
But you do not want to do anything that could cost you the game. If they try to go to the end zone and it's picked off, they'll be wishing they just played for the tie. Then again, if the kicker misses, they'll regret not going for the touchdown. So it's a catch-22.
That incomplete pass will bring up third down. No need for them to force a pass here on third down.
Because if they don't get the first, then they go for the tie with a pretty easy kick. You don't want to think you have to get a touchdown here, then end up throwing a pick and getting nothing.
With the throw, touchdown, Denver. Big-time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. They keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good.
number 4,
is just about ready to kick this one away. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 11-yard line. They'll head back onto the field looking to duplicate their last drive when they were able to get the ball into the end zone, basically through their passing game. The quarterback trying to get his team closer here on first down.
And it's every quarterback's dream to drive his team down and throw the touchdown that brings him back. I'll tell you, he wants nothing more than to do that right here.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Perfect throw. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
We'll see.
They line up in the I formation. Under pressure, looking downfield, launches it deep to the left. Tough break for the offense. He just couldn't bring that pass in.
That was a pretty good throw, and the receiver was able to get to it. He just couldn't close the deal and bring it in for the catch.
Second down now. They have to get closer to the end zone. Dropping back. Closing in. Throwing. Nice adjustment. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have one remaining. The defense looking to make a big play on this third down. They need 6. Ball on the 49-yard line. Denver comes out on a dime package. Randolph in motion. With the throw. Perfect throw. Powering ahead. And he's brought down at the 30-yard line. They're going to go with a no huddle. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have none left. The Steelers line up in the shotgun. Using motion. Drops back. Looking downfield. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. This one falls incomplete. Ward was there for what would have been a touchdown catch, but let it get away.
He runs excellent routes and usually finds ways to get open in the secondary. This time he was open. The quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control for the touchdown.
Pressure gets the pass off. Picked off. It's intercepted. Breaking free. The 40. The 50. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Denver. The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 13. The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Denver 36, Pittsburgh 25. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.